Well, happy Memorial Day to you. We do have some severe thunderstorms out there currently this evening. The one we talked about that was out a little bit earlier up around Plainview, that one has since expired, but you can see here we've actually added a new thunderstorm warning just to the east of there. We'll go ahead and zoom in here and take a look at that storm. That's a little bit farther to our northwest, kind of moving out of the viewing area this evening, but it still might affect some of you out there. Now, again, this is for the following counties. And go and get this to pop up here. You can see Motley County until 10 p.m. this evening, so about another 30 minutes for you guys. We'll go ahead and take a look at Hall County. Same about 10 o'clock this evening. Now, again, the main threat with this is those stronger winds out there, but again, that could affect some areas. That could do some damage around, but again, not really expecting any large hail, any severe threat except for those strong winds this evening. Again, as we look a little bit closer down toward the Plainview area, we can see that that's where that storm was that we were looking at a little bit earlier. Let's go ahead and try to get this to zoom in. We can see that down there, that's where we had some of those stronger winds with that outflow boundary. It has since made its way into Lubbock County. Again, that's not got a severe weather threat for it anymore. Now you see these green boxes, those are actually a severe thunderstorm watch. Again, like I mentioned earlier, till 1 a.m. tomorrow morning. That's for points well to our north. We'll go ahead and take a look at this lightning with this storm. Let's go ahead and go to our home view here. And we can see that there is a lot of lightning just in these couple of complexes in the last 15 minutes alone. Almost 4,000 cloud-to-ground lightning strikes. That is quite a bit of lightning. Again, that's the main threat with those winds this evening. If you see any lightning, remember, get indoors as quickly as you can. That is still very dangerous to you this evening. Go and take a look at where we've been the last hour and a half. You can see that complex of storms is kind of lined out, is what I like to call it. It's kind of joining together, not really individualized cells. That's what's going to continue to happen as we head into this evening. That really eliminates our threat for any tornadic activity and any really severe hail, but that is a potential as we head to this evening. A couple of very light showers farther to the southwest of Lubbock this evening. Go and take a look at where these storms are going to go for the next 2 hours. You can see very slowly, only about 20 miles an hour to the southeast is where these storms are going to continue to move as we head into the next several hours. So again, the severe threat will diminish greatly, but the possibility for some, again, strong winds, some heavy downpours will be in the forecast. Here's an estimated 24-hour rain total with these storms. We can go and take a look a little bit farther to the north. We go ahead and look at the storm that passed through Plainview. We can go ahead and zoom in here, take a little ID tool. This will give us a radar estimate. This isn't officially confirmed, but this is an estimate as far as rain goes. In that little yellow spot, about 2 inches of rain. Now again, not confirmed, just an estimate, but based on what the radar has seen over the last several hours, we can see at least around an inch, if not up to 2 inches in some places. And we go ahead and we'll take a look at the Green Street Construction Tower Cam. If we look for long enough period of time, you'll see some of that, there we go, some lightning. Those are those storms farther to the north of town, up around the Plainview area. Quite a bit of lightning, like we mentioned, about 4,000 strikes in the last 15 minutes alone. Go and take a look at the current conditions outside on the Green Street Tower Cam. 84 degrees, just cloudy here in the hub city. Southeast winds about 13 miles per hour. This is a satellite and radar loop from the last several hours. You can see those showers and thunderstorms develop, starting to make their way out of the area and dying off as we head into this evening. Now, current conditions, you can see quite a bit cooler up in Plainview. The rain really cooled things down. Still 84 here in the hub city, 80s farther to the south. But again, where that rain has been, that's where we're seeing those cooler conditions this evening. Winds about 10 to 15 miles an hour out of the southeast, a little bit stronger up towards the Amarillo area. Future clouds and rain. We'll go and put this in motion. You can see the rain chances greatly diminish as we head towards Tuesday. Just a very little slight chance there as we head through the afternoon. Otherwise, just partly cloudy skies for the next several days. Will warm up greatly as we head towards the end of the work week. Tonight's forecast, partly cloudy skies. Again, a chance of rain mainly to the north of Lubbock up towards the Amarillo area. Tomorrow, partly cloudy skies, 93 for your high. I think that's warm. Go and take a look at the extended forecast. You can see, look at that. Friday, Saturday, Sunday in the hundreds. Might break a record Friday, maybe even Saturday. It's going to be very warm next couple of days. Again, some rain tonight, but overall things look very nice as we head through the remainder of the work week.
Thank you, Matthew.
Well, how you doing, everybody? I hope you got out and enjoyed the nice weather day. Just a little bit windy, a little bit sticky, but overall very nice temperatures. Hey, almost time for that pool to open. I could have jumped in today and it would have been perfectly fine with me. Looking at on the radar this evening, we're very clear across much of West Texas. Now, if we go ahead and take a look a little bit farther to our south, we do see some thunderstorm activity well to our south. Nothing really too severe, no watches or warnings out. Now, again, we talk about this all the time. This is associated with a dry line that we have that moves into the area behind this dry line. We oftentimes see very warm flow, and on the eastern side of it, we tend to see a lot of moisture coming up out of the Gulf of Mexico. Now along that dry line, the little yellow line right there, those two interact, and start to force some thunderstorms to go up in some occasions. Now down to our south, that's what's causing those thunderstorms this evening. Again, we didn't really see anything develop a little bit farther to the north. Again, with the dry line, it's kind of a hit and miss. Not everything is in place, not all the ingredients we need. So again, we might see some, we might not. Today we didn't, tomorrow we might. Now we'll go and take a look, move a little bit farther north into North and South Dakota. You can see this is where about the only precip, really the only organized activity in much of the United States. Now there were some tornadoes reported here in parts of South Dakota this evening. No reports of injuries or deaths, fortunately, but this is again about the only place, and they did see some tornadic activity farther up to the north. Now high temperatures today across the area, 97 here in Lubbock, very warm, 95 in Hobbs, 100 degrees down in Carlsbad. Now again, this is well above average. If we go ahead and take a look at current temperatures this evening, still at 80 here in Lubbock, still at 95 in Hobbs this evening. Again, very warm down there. Not completely sure that I completely believe that reading, but hey, that's what's showing up right now. Again, 80 here in Lubbock. It's been very mild. We'll see temperatures well above average for lows this evening. And thanks in part to that wind that's pushing in a lot of that drier air, still 26-mile-an-hour sustained winds, gusting even higher at times. If you were out today, you know that it is windy. 22 up in Amarillo, 20-mile-an-hour winds over around the Childress area. This is a future rain and clouds as we head through tonight and into tomorrow. Again, that dry line will hang down around that low pressure system. Head through Sunday about noon, you can see that we'll have some good flow still out of the southwest. Again, that'll help push in those drier, warmer temperatures, still 89 degrees tomorrow. Go ahead and put this in motion. You can see tomorrow evening we see that chance for thunderstorm activity again east of the dry line. That will pop up tomorrow. Go ahead and put this farther in motion as we head through Monday into Monday afternoon. You can see thunderstorm chances continuing on Monday. That'll be the story as we head through much of the work week. Now tonight's forecast, 67, partly cloudy skies, breezy conditions. Your forecast for tomorrow, 89. Again, a very nice day, not quite as warm as today. Chance for some showers developing. Again, just partly cloudy skies tomorrow. And going to take a look at your extended forecast. You can see Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 20% chance of some showers. Very, very slight chance. Temperatures in the middle 80s. We'll see a warm up as we head towards the holiday weekend. Overall, a fairly nice week. Don't worry about the rain. Don't cancel any of your plans. Linda? How you doing, everyone? I'm meteorologist Matthew Perry. It was a very nice day outside. As you can see, very clear this evening across the radar. No rain in the area. We saw very few clouds, a couple of those little thin, pretty clouds, but nothing major, nothing threatening this evening. We'll go and take a look at the radar loop around the country from the last 24 hours. You can see this low pressure system that brought some storms back to Mississippi, parts of Alabama, that's finally making its way off the coast, still kind of wrapping up here in parts of the Ohio River Valley. But again, that's slowly working its way out of the area. Some snow showers back through the Rockies and Wyoming, pretty clear off to our west, and that's going to be great news for us as we head later on into the week, as we'll see a lot of these dry conditions continuing to hang around the area. Temperatures warming back up into the 80s. Unfortunately, will be kind of chilly as we head through your Monday. We'll talk about that coming up a little later on, but now you can see still in the upper 60s around the area, a couple of low 60s in Friona and Clovis this evening. Otherwise, everybody's upper 60s, 68 here in Lubbock, 69 as you head down towards the Snyder area. Now, this is the setup that we're looking at. That's why we're going to be a little colder on Monday. You can see around midnight tonight, cold front starting to make its way into the panhandle. Winds out of the southeast initially, shifting to the north. You can see there 20 to 25, maybe up to 30 at some points in time. Will be very windy as the cold front pushes its way on through. We'll see temperatures reaching only the lower to mid 60s. We'll get lucky if we see 65 tomorrow. We'll see about 63 here in Lubbock. A little bit warmer to the south, cooler to the north. Again, cold front will pass through, kicking those winds up quite a bit as we head through the day. Now, this is again the setup. This cold front will come through 60s north, 80s to the south with high pressure pushing in a lot of warm air. Unfortunately, very breezy behind it, a strong low pressure system. The nice thing is usually we expect some rain with lows, but we're going to be dry, just windy. So again, we'll expect to see very nice conditions. As we head towards the middle of the work week, though, we'll see a ridge of high pressure moving in. You can see here the jet stream making its way farther to the north. Now, don't worry, the 40 to 60 mile an hour winds, that's actually higher up in the atmosphere where those winds have no resistance. So we'll see a little bit breezy conditions, but nothing like that. Plenty of sunshine in the area, very dry conditions. But you can see some rain moving in behind that. That might make it in as we head towards the end of the weekend, next weekend, so about a week out. But otherwise, tonight, things are looking fairly nice. 46 degrees for your low. Again, some clouds in the area, mostly clear skies, though. Light winds. That'll change, though, as we head towards your Monday. You can see we'll have plenty of sun, no rain. Highs only reaching about 63 degrees. Those winds out of the north and northwest about 20 to 25. So a very, very windy day. If you don't want it to blow away, you might want to tie it down this evening. Now your next 5 days, good mix of some sun and some clouds. Middle 80s by Wednesday, then cooling down to the lower 80s. Shucks. By Friday. So a very nice week outside. 63 by Monday. Things looking very nice. Again, just a little bit windy. Melinda?